Now that we've developed our algorithm to convert to grayscale, we're ready to write code. We've started here with a class for the grayscale converter, and we've already imported edu.duke.star. And before this video started, I went ahead and wrote in the steps that we came up with as comments in our code to guide us as we write. The first thing we did in our algorithm was we started with the image we wanted, inImage. In this case, that's going to be a parameter that we pass to our function so that this function can operate on any image we want. The next thing we did was we made a blank image of the same size as inImage. So if I want to make a new image, I'm going to declare an image resource. We called it outImage in our algorithm. And since I want to make a new thing, I'm going to say new. The type of thing I want to make is an image resource. And when I create this image resource, I need to pass in information, in this case telling it how big I want my image to be. This is going to be the width of inImage and the height of inImage. The next thing we did in our algorithm was we said we wanted to do something for each pixel in outImage. That's going to be a for loop, which you've seen before. Pixel in outImage.pixels. And we're going to put curly braces around all of the steps of our algorithm that we want to do for each pixel. And you can see that BlueJ put this all in pink so we can easily see that these all are going to happen for each pixel. In our algorithm, the next thing we did was we looked at the corresponding pixel in inImage. So what we're going to want to do is inImage.getPixel at the same location as pixel. So pixel.getX and pixel.getY. Now, when we do this, we need to give it a name so we can use it again. That's going to mean we're declaring another variable. So it's going to be inPixel equals inImage.getPixel. The next thing that we did was we said we wanted to compute inPixels red plus inPixels blue plus inPixels green, divide that by 3, and call the result average. So I want inPixels red, which is going to be inPixel.getRed, plus inPixels blue, inPixel.getBlue, plus inPixels green, inPixel.getGreen, and then I want to divide by 3. Now if I write divide by 3 here, I've made a small mistake because order of operations is going to make inPixel.getGreen divided by 3. I want to divide the whole thing by 3, so I need parentheses. And we want to call this average. We're declaring a new variable. What type is this variable? Well, it's going to be just a plain number, so int average equals all of that math. Now I want to set pixels red, so pixel.setRed to average, and similarly pixel.setGreen to average, and pixel.setBlue to average. Those are all of the steps I wanted to do for each pixel. And then our last step at the bottom here says outImage is our answer. Whenever we know the answer to a function, we return that answer. So in this case, outImage is our answer. We just return outImage. So now I'm going to come up here and click compile. At the bottom it says class compiled, no syntax errors. You've frequently been testing your code by just making an object in the BlueJ main window and calling it its methods, but making an image resource there is a little bit tricky, so we're going to write another method to help us test this out. Public void, let's call it testGray, which is going to take no parameters. It's going to make an image resource, we'll call it IR, with new image resource. And that's going to pop up a dialog and ask us what image we want. And then we're going to make gray on this image resource. And then we're going to draw that. Now if we'd forgotten the name of the method we just wrote, we could scroll up and look, but I just remember it's called makeGray. I'm going to compile, again, no syntax errors. We obey the rules of the language. We don't yet know if our code works. Now I'm going to come over here to the main window. I'm going to hit New Grayscale Converter. And it's going to give me this object in my BlueJ. Now I'm going to hit Test Gray. It's going to pop up a dialog asking me what image I want. I'm just going to choose these nice colorful Easter eggs, but when I run it through my grayscale converter, I get Easter eggs in gray. Since my code passed this test case, I'm more confident that it works, and in general, the more test cases we run, the more confident we'll be in our code's correctness.